Look at this. So going past the all the departure gates at the moment, there are a lot of planes lined up, and we are, believe, flying that caravan over there. The rest of the research is already on board. We're running a bit late, but unfortunately we managed to get ourselves a bus ride over here, which is quite lucky for us. Here we are, here we are. Running slightly behind schedule, but thankfully they managed to wait for me. So we've got the rest of our research crew seated in front. We've got the entire back row to ourselves. And we should be ready to take off anytime now. So we've got a short flight. We're going to be flying around the volcano there, the dormant volcano, and landing just at the base, where we're going to take a helicopter ride up to the top, up to the research facility up there. We aren't expecting too much activity with the volcano. That being said, it is still dormant, so, well, anything can happen. But our goal up there essentially is to gather some more detail, gather some more research. We've been flown in here. We've just been on a 6-hour flight, so thankfully this is our last flight, or last proper flight for today, as we get up there. And we've got a very small facility that we're just going to basically camp in for the next few days whilst we gather some information. Hopefully go home with a book full of research data that we can present. I always find it so funny flying on these small prop aircrafts, how small it looks compared to the runway and the rest of this airport. But we're in the air. So starts our last flight up to the volcano there. So just passing by the airport now, you can see we're actually, I believe, in level flight, or just above the volcano now. I think that's another, probably a seaplane actually, passing just beneath us down there. That's pretty cool. Don't see many of those. So yeah, just passing by the airport here. And I think we're just gonna fly basically straight over and then circle around to land on the north side of the volcano there. And then we've got a small helicopter trip up to the top, since, well, it's quite a long trek if we wanted to do that by foot. And it looks like we're just coming into land now. So lowering below the fog there and slowing down. That's the road that if we weren't getting a helicopter that we need to climb up. That looks like a 50% gradient. So thankfully, we will not be taking the 2-hour trek up there, and instead we'll be taking a helicopter ride up to the top. Holy, jeez. That was a tough landing. Okay, maybe it's the altitude. Yeah, maybe it's a higher altitude that makes it a bit harder to fly these things. But we're down. We are down. So, just pulling in now, and that is, yes, that's our helicopter there, and our flight crew just, I guess, doing the final preparations and checks. I think we should be able to fit everyone on. It's going to be a tight squeeze to get everyone on that helicopter, but we should be able to, regardless. Beautiful parking. Thank you. All right. Thank you guys again. Much appreciated. And sorry for my delays there. Had to wait on me a bit. All right. Grab our bags, and we've got everyone. All right. Perfect. Let's make our way over there. So, up to the helicopter, you can start to feel the effects of being at a higher altitude as well. And we've still got another 1,000, 2,000 feet to go. All right, thank you, sir. I think, hold on. Is there enough seats? Okay, there we go. Taking the seat just at the end here. Again, look at this. We're 4 wide back here. It's a bit tight, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. So just doing the final checks now, and looks like we'll be taking off. All right, engine starting up. So up we go, and that tiny little red building up there is where we're going to be staying essentially for the next few days as we gather our research. Pretty good views though, I will say. That's the only one benefit. All right, let's see. Wait for the helicopter to fully stop, and I think we're good. Yep. All right, let's go. Hop out. All right, appreciate the ride there. Appreciate the ride. And they are off. They're gonna go and collect us. Well, next time we see them will be in a few days essentially. All right, let's just go and take a look at the site we've got here. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. So down there we got the volcano, and then I think just to the right we've got basically the ocean down there. It's kind of hard to see today with all the fog, but my gosh, it's a great view. And this is where we're going to be staying. It's quite a small facility for what, the 5 of us, but we'll make it work. Yeah, computers from the 1990s, but again, we just got to make do with what we've got here. So over the next few days, we've got a couple of different tasks. We're going to be taking photographs of the volcano's activity, and then we've also got machines in here to monitor any seismic activity and any movements from the volcano. How are we doing in here? I think we've just got a helicopter dropping off some supplies as well, so we don't have much food here on hand. But yeah, how's everything doing? Seeing a sharp rise in seismic activities, tremors have shifted into a continuous pattern. When did that start? Because on the report I was reading just last night, it said there was nothing, no irregularities to report. So yeah, what are we looking at here? Well, I'm not saying it's an error. I'm just trying to figure this all out, really. Okay, we'll definitely take a look at that. All right, supplies are here. Appreciate that. Let's go and unload this real quick, and then we'll take a look into those readings that you're going. Thank you, sir. Go and just put those over on the desk. Appreciate that. So that's our essentially food and work supplies for the next few days. Last helicopter we're going to see for a while. Bring the resources. Okay, right. Let's go back to these irregularities in the data. I'm just going to head out down the hill to one of the monitoring stations, around half a mile away, just to repair that, since that is one of our tasks to pick up today. But just give me a call if there's anything going on, all right? Hey, wait up. What on earth? I heard the ground rumbling a second ago. I didn't think it was going to blow. Okay. No, we got to go. We got to go back. Yeah, let's go. We should probably get the helicopter in here. Honestly, the helicopter should be down at the base, but we need to get that up here now to evacuate. There's no point in taking any risks. Let's get up there quick and get the heli. I hear alarms going. What is going on here? Holy. We're getting alarms going off. We're getting alarms going off here. The lava is rising fast. I tell you that. Guys, what happened in the 30 minutes we were gone? It's erupting. Okay, call in the helicopter. Call in the helicopter. Someone get on the sat phone and call in the helicopter now. All right, yeah, I see the helicopter down there. They got to stay low to the ground, though, because there's a massive cloud of ash forming. All right, let's go. Everyone in the helicopter. Everyone in the helicopter. In the helicopter. We've got everyone in? We got everyone. All right, let's go. Straight down. We were not prepared for this, but the plan now, we're going to head straight down here. We've got a plane waiting for us. We're going to get straight in that plane, and so we can head up and observe the activity of the volcano. If you forgot your bag, does not matter. Did not expect it to happen on this trip, but plane is just coming out of the hangar now. We got to be quick. All right, we got touchdown. My gosh, that is massive. All right, back into the Cessna. All right, let's go. Take a seat. We're at the back row. Yeah, take a seat with me. All right, so now we're heading up, and now we've got to get photos of this thing. It's impressive. It is. We've got the camera gear with us, so we can get plenty of photos, and the research equipment on the volcano itself should be getting some great readings here. Do hope, though, that the evacuation plans are all going to progress, but that's a whole other ball game, not for us to worry about. All right, and just like that, we're in the air. A couple of helicopters around. I believe the Coast Guard and military will probably be deployed for this as well. I mean, they've got their own protocols for these sort of events. But for us, it's purely scientific research. For them, I'm guessing it's more about the safety and well-being of all the surrounding towns and citizens. No, look at that. That is not a sight you get to see often. You can see the lava running down the entire mountain. Oh jeez. Yeah, you can see the closer we get, the more and more grainy it gets with all the ash flying through the sky here. I hope everyone's getting some great photos of this thing, though. I've switched seats to get a better view on this side. I'm trying to get some photos out here where you can see the lava that meets the sea, but we're a bit high and also flying quite aggressively. I'm not sure if that's the plane malfunctioning or just the pilots having a bit of fun here, but is that the engine fire? I do smell smoke. Hold on. That does sound like the engine's on fire. Hold on. We're losing altitude, aren't we? Okay, climb. No. Go out the other side. Go out down by the water. Try and get out that way. I don't think we were able to climb because of the hill here. Try and get out down the water. Oh, come on. It must be the ash that's being ingested, I guess, into the engine here. We are losing altitude rapidly. We've touched down. We're on our side here. We're on the side. I can see the smoke. All right. Let's get out. Evacuate. Everyone out. Oh my gosh. Where are we? We're inside the crater right now. I can see the lava flow down there. Okay, let's just stay by the aircraft. Obviously, get back a bit. Yeah, flare guns. Obviously, just try and back away from that a bit there. I do see Coast Guard helicopters flying around the area, which obviously is... Oh, yes, over there, over there. All right, let's just stay together. I'm just going to stay over here. If I stay by the aircraft, it's easier for them to identify us. All right, I see a couple of helicopters. Those are the military Black Hawk. I think that's Coast Guard. There's another Coast Guard. I've obviously seen us. We've shot a couple of flyers, been on the radio as well there. And, well, it's pretty obvious to see this plane go down. Okay, hold on. One of them's flying over there. We've got a couple of them circling around. I'm just going to say I don't want to move too far away from the aircraft because it's very easy to lose us in here, especially with all this fog. Yeah. We've also got the fact that the lava is moving pretty fast here. The ground is warming up, unsurprisingly. Unsurprisingly. They're sending down some people, it looks like. Anyone hurt? Anyone hurt? Any injuries? Any injuries? No? No? Okay, we're all good. A couple of minor injuries, I'd say, but nothing major, nothing major. We're all on our feet here. Okay, I think they're trying to put that helicopter down over there. Oh, we've got some glass. Oh, yeah. I'm not surprised, especially if you're in the cockpit or close to that. I'm just trying to figure out which direction we're going. Make our way to that one. Okay, all right, all right. Let's make our way. We've got everything from our aircraft, but we are just going to have to leave that there. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good, thank you. Unsurprisingly, slightly tight in here with all of the rescue team, but I think we do just have enough seats for everyone. Just about anyways. All right, everyone's taking their positions. What a day that was, and I'm sure we got some great photos and readings from that. Thankfully, though, obviously the main part, everyone is still safe. A couple of minor injuries, as we said, but does look like everyone, for the most part, is all in one piece. It's interesting. You can see all the different teams coordinating. That looks to be military, possibly. The Black Hawk down there. Obviously, you've got the Coast Guard here, and then I believe that's a private search and rescue team over there. So, yeah, quite a lot of teams working in unison, but you can see the lava pool over there, and thankfully, we didn't, we managed to avoid that on landing. But I think that's the thing. We couldn't get altitude. We couldn't get out of here. All right, so it looks like they're sending us down on the runway, or, well, just off the runway, I should say. And that plane right there, I believe that's a C-130, Coast Guard C-130, going to transition over to there and essentially take us away from the volcano. And that's the Black Hawk over there. All right, doors are open. Everyone off? All right, everyone's off. Everyone off. Thank you. Thank you. All right, limited seating on this inside here. Let's just take our seat there. Not the most comfortable, but obviously this wasn't built for comfort. All right, and they're taking off, and well, that's the start of our journey. No, I'm good for medical attention. Thank you. I think most people here are all right as well. And up we go. That was quite a tight takeoff. All right. There we go. That will wrap our day. So I believe they're going to fly us and the rest of the crew who are involved back down to the international airport. That is the main thing. Glad no one was hurt and that we're all here in one piece. Got the entire crew there as well as a few people from the airport who were affected. But now it's just a silhouette in the background and off we go back to the airport.